Okay, so this is an experiment. As you can see me like I'm trying to record simultaneously on my laptop and on my phone, but I don't know if it'll work. Why? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this so that I can tell you how to create your 3-day week. And I thought what I'd do is just show you. It's very simple. There are 3 steps, 3 shifts that you need to make to create your 3-day week. And then you can decide if you want to create it with us or you want to do it on your own, or if you want to do it at all. Maybe you don't want to do it at all. Okay. So the first thing is to know that it is actually easy, right? Creating a 3-day week is easy. I wish I had understood that much, much earlier. There are so many things that we struggle with, right? That we think are incredibly difficult because our brain just doesn't want to do them. But actually, the only thing that stops us from doing them is the belief that it is hard. Okay. So we are going to apply the joyful life balance model, which is what I teach inside the studio and I teach my clients to creating a 3-day week and a 3D week. Okay. First up, strategic daydreaming. We want to build the foundation for something bigger. I heard this great analogy this week talking about how you cannot build, a 200,000 square foot house if you've only created the foundations for a 10,000 square foot house. Don't judge me on those measurements, they might not be right. Okay, but if we think about this with our ambitions, if you are only creating the parameters for something small, there isn't the physical space to then create that bigger thing. Okay, so we start off by strategic daydreaming. That's what we're going to do tonight in the Life Atelier, in the Life Balance Studio. And it's also what we will be doing on the 13th, 15th, the first call for the 3-day week society is really getting that vision, getting clear on it, getting a big vision, and then running with that. Then create space. Your business, the 3-day week business, it is already there. It is under all of the stuff that you're doing to avoid the difficult things, to avoid the failure. I promise you that. Okay, I promise you it's already there. We think we have to build something new, but my experience of going from like working bloody 8 days in a 7-day week, all day, all evening, working with everybody, to actually creating this minimalist business where it's just part of my life, it's just woven into my life, it's who I am. I promise you it was already there, right? And I created so much drama for so long about, oh, I need to like work out my ideal client. I already had my ideal client, right? Or change my offer or do this. No, no, it's already there. I promise you. It's like decluttering your house. Once you declutter it, you realize like, oh, I actually really like this wardrobe. I like these clothes. I like this stuff, right? It's already there. Um, so what we have to do is I wrote down kill your darlings, but this isn't really a kill your darlings thing. It's a kill your like, like anything that you don't feel passionately about, we start to kill it and to get rid of it. That's how we create that structure, that 3-day week underneath it. Number 2, the constant tinkering is often what is choking or drowning that 3-day week structure. Okay, so I think of this as like overwatering your plants, right? There are so many recommendations to like post more frequently, do more, create more, offer more, add things on when people just don't need it and you don't need it. And when there's just so much like fluff and embellishment everywhere and constant changing, it is really like overwatering a plant. And I used to kill a lot of plants by overwatering them. So I just want you to think about actually doing less, trusting that doing less, putting that space around the things that you do is what creates that capacity and that ability to thrive. Number 3, own your capacity, own your ability. I think so many of us stay very small because we think that, it's humble or you even like that thing of like staying small versus staying big. So many of us don't create the things, the ideas that we have in our heads because we think that we'll get a negative response, right? What if you do get a negative response? What if you get one negative response, but 9 amazing responses? Okay. Or what if you get one response? It's like that kissing a frog thing. What if you get one amazing response that is so good that it suddenly doesn't matter that you had the 99 not so good responses? Are you prepared to do that to get the thing that you want to do. Okay.